My name is Mark Shaw, and I've been asked to present the communion lesson this morning. This is kind of a special time in my life. 2 days from now will be November 1st, 2011, and 30 years ago on Tuesday, I was baptized. Don't worry about your theology. I just look young, okay? I look young, but I'm not really that young. The title of our communion this morning is Jesus, our A-plus Shepherd. Jesus, our A-plus Shepherd. Turn with me to John chapter 10, verses 1 through 6. I'm going to share about our shepherd, and then I'm going to share one of the main attributes that keeps me faithful through the years. 30 years is a pretty long time, and I hope to do it another 30 to 60 years to follow Jesus. John chapter 10. Jesus says, I tell you the truth. The man who does not enter the sheep's pen by the gate, but climbs in by some other way, is a thief and a robber. The man who enters by the gate is the shepherd of the sheep. The watchman opens the gate for him, and the sheep listen to his voice. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When he has brought out all of his own, he goes on ahead of them, and his sheep follow him because they know his voice. But they will never follow a stranger. In fact, they will run away from him because they do not recognize a stranger's voice. Jesus used this figure of speech, but they did not understand what he was telling them. Jesus confused them a little bit with this story. And I think we too can be confused sometimes by this story. We kind of think of it in terms of 20th century and what does it look like to be a shepherd. Jesus says, listen, it's very simple. I know their name, which is kind of amazing. Lots of sheep, different names. I don't quite get that. But I guess shepherds know. They know their flock. And they know his voice. They understand his voice. They can close their eyes and blindly follow the shepherd as he leads them. I was reading a book here called Sitting at the Feet of Rabbi Jesus. And it's a book that Eric York recommended and that Dave Bruce recommended. If you haven't read it, it's pretty cool. I recommend it. So in chapter, I don't know what chapter it's on, page 64, they tell a story about a shepherd in Israel in modern day times. It says here, Judith Fain is a doctoral candidate at the University of Durham. As part of her studies, she spends several months each year in Israel. One day, while walking on a road near Bethlehem, Judith watched as 3 shepherds converge with their separate flocks of sheep. The 3 men hailed each other and then stopped to talk together. While they were conversing, their sheep intermingled, melting into one big flock. Wondering if the 3 shepherds would ever be able to identify their own sheep, Judith waited until the men were ready to say their goodbyes. She watched, fascinated, as each one of the shepherds called out to his sheep. At the sound of their shepherd's voice, like magic, the sheep separated again into 3 flocks. Apparently, some things in Israel haven't changed for thousands of years. Just like these sheep, what distinguishes us is not so much the pen we inhabit, but the shepherd we follow. You know, we get excited about our pen, but we need to be excited about the voice of our shepherd.
Come on.
You know, when we meet other sheep of different flocks, it's easy to say, you got to come to my pen. I tell you, in my pen, we got this Filipino guy who can sing. He's incredible. And we got this redheaded guy who does this music stuff too. And then we got these incredible things that we do on Fridays in my pen. Let me tell you about my pen. This corner of my pen is pretty awesome for young people. We got the older people in this corner of my pen. What an awesome pen. On my pen? You know, I don't think that's what the sheep are thinking. They're shepherd. You gotta come follow my shepherd. He leads me. He leads me to green pastures. I can drink as much as I want. And you know what? When I fall into a crevice and I can't get out, my shepherd gets me out. I got an awesome shepherd.
Come on.
We gotta be, I think, to make it long term, we gotta enjoy the pen. It's a gift. I love my pen, but I really love my shepherd.
Come on.
I know the voice of my shepherd. He's my shepherd, and I love him, and I'm so glad I follow him. So I'm going to give us one little example here. I'm going to call some children, those are the sheep, and some parents on stage here. Come right over here in the middle where I'm standing. Sheep and shepherds, okay? And we have here, I think, 4 or 5 parents, 4 or 5 sheep, and I want the sheep to intermingle while the shepherds go. Shepherds go and hang the bicycle over there for a minute. Sheep, you're going to intermingle. All right. So shepherds are, fellowshipping. Now sheep, what I want you to do, sheep are kind of not the most intelligent. What I want you to do.
Mark.
Really sheep.
Jeez.
Okay. I want you guys to cover your eyes. If you need to remove your glasses, then please do so. That's fine. Cover your eyes so you can't see a thing. Look down to the ground, lower your head, and I want you to spin around no more than 2 times. Just kind of spin around. And now I'm going to have the shepherds just kind of disperse randomly to different parts of the stage. Now, you guys look down on the ground still, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the shepherds just say quietly, follow me, follow me, follow me. Go ahead, shepherds. And I want the sheep to point to your shepherds.
Oh my gosh!
Where are you pointing to? Thank you very much.
Need more time with your shepherd, I guess.
We did this at our every Christmas break. We get together 3 or 4 families, and we did this as a Bible talk communion at a getaway over Christmas last year, and they got it all right. So there's a little distraction going on. You gotta enjoy the pen, but you gotta be excited and love the voice of your shepherd. I'm going to talk about one attribute of the shepherd, Jesus, that really has kept me faithful through the years. And that is, believe it or not, his theology. And that may sound really weird to you, and you go, he's the rock ministry guy, okay, I get it. His theology, the theology of Jesus. If you have a pen, hold up your pen for me. All right, hold up your pen, get a pen. All right, if you have a piece of paper as well, the yellow sheet from the entrance, the connection sheet, pull that up with the other hand. Okay, what I want you to do real quick, I want you to write down music, and I want you to give a grade. Nobody's going to see this. Think Christy will not get a ceiling insert. Give a grade to the music this morning. What did you think? Just write down a grade. An A, a B, a C, an F, hopefully not, but what would you give a grade for? And what's going through your mind right now is you're starting to think, well, I didn't like that song. I love this song. He did that really good. That wasn't so exciting. That was really cool. I love that, the music. The drums are really great there. So you're really starting to engage with what happened because you're writing down a grade, okay? Now, regardless of what grade you gave, I want you to write down sermon underneath that. And I want you to grade the sermon. And this is not the sermon here. The sermon's going to be here in a few minutes. Anthony's going to deliver the sermon. I want you to give the sermon a grade right now. And I want you to give it an A+.
There we go.
Give the sermon an A+. You're thinking to yourself, how can I grade the sermon? I haven't even heard it yet. Well, that's just like Jesus. He died for you. He gave up everything for you. He reserved a room for you in heaven for eternity. The most awesome thing ever. And it lasts forever. That's an A+. Before you did anything, all you did was sign up. You signed up for the Jesus class. I'll attend the Jesus class. And when things get tough, you decide, I'm going to keep attending the Jesus class. And when things get really hard and you feel like giving up, you keep attending the Jesus class. And you know what grade he gives you? He doesn't say, well, I'm going to give you a B or a C. You get an A+. He gives you an A+ life. He gives you an A+ eternity. He gives you an A+ before you did anything. And when you got a B week or a C week or an F week, you get an A+. Because Jesus' blood is an A+. Even though your life is far from it. You don't deserve an A+. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you got one of those weeks and you're like, I did it this week. I actually did it. Woo! Good for you. Good week. But Jesus gives you an A+ for your life. He gives you an A+ for eternity. That's the theology of Christ. See, in every other religion, you don't get an A+. You really work hard and you hope and you pray that you can get reincarnated into something better. In Buddhism, you hope and pray you can get reincarnated into a human, first of all. You really hope it's going to be a human. And you hope it's going to be a better human, a better life, a better situation. In Hinduism, you hope you get reincarnated into a better caste. 5 castes, you hope it's going to be a better caste. And if you work hard, maybe enough karma will be there for you to make it. In Judaism, you work hard, you do your best, you get forgiven of sin this year, and what happens? You sin again tomorrow. So you need more forgiveness next time. You got to sacrifice another animal. In Islam, Muhammad, if you follow him, same thing. It's the law of Moses, an eye for an eye. You follow Jesus, it's an A+. Before you do anything, you're just agreeing, you're just signing up and saying, I'm going to get baptized, do my best, I'm going to just do my best. And that may be a C, that may be a D, but with Jesus, it's an A+. And if you think all religions are the same, start reading, because they're not. And Jesus is the only one who gives you the benefit of the doubt ahead of time. You don't earn it. You get it as a gift, and you keep on showing up, and you keep doing your best. That's our shepherd, guys. So I love this pen, but I love my shepherd. Let's be excited about the pen. Let's love the shepherd. Let's pray.